Alright, welcome back to the Passionate About Dogs YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering the question that actually I receive quite a lot, and that's whether or not I would recommend a collar or a harness for your dog. Now, there's a few things to consider when asking yourself this question, and I think what a lot of people fail to do is to realize that a lead, a collar, and a harness, they are just tools that we can take advantage of. Now, of course, we attach these tools to our dogs, but that's the purpose in them. And a collar serves its own purpose for certain situations, and the same goes for a harness. There really isn't one that you should pick over the other. Now, I'll start by talking about a collar. Collars are perfect in the early stages of when your dog is a puppy and you're going through the training process. It's a good time to get them used to having a collar, because as a puppy, the second you put something around their neck, they can think, what is it? It's annoying, it's itchy. So getting them used to that can be really beneficial. Dogs are naturally quite sensitive to stimulus in their neck area, which is why a collar can be so beneficial for training and also out on walks where you know that your dog is going to stay on a lead. You may be walking next to busy roads. You might be walking near where other dogs are also on leads. You might be walking where there's runners, cyclists, children playing, and you know that you're just going to want to keep your dog close. If you've got your dog on a collar and you know you're not going to be out long, they're not going to be under too much discomfort, especially if they are lead trained, which is priority number one. If you're at that stage right now, keep focusing on it. And as dogs are naturally sensitive to that stimulus of the collar, it can be a lot easier to direct them on walks, to give them a little bit of feedback. If they start pulling on you, you can pop the lead a little bit and give them a little bit of a correction. And it's that discomfort that's going to make them think and realize, oh, okay, I shouldn't be doing that. I need to back up a little bit. I need to slow down. I need to focus on who's walking me. And if you continue that moving forward, then you're going to have a really nice, pleasant walk with your dog. But now let's talk about harnesses. When I first got Freddie, I was anti-harness, because if your dog is not lead trained and you put them straight in a really comfortable harness, it can definitely encourage them to pull more, because they're way less sensitive around their chest and shoulder area than they are around their neck. So if they've got some tension on their chest, they're pulling you like a steam train and they're getting to where they want to go, they are going to naturally form that bad habit, which you can get really sick of really quickly. But with that being said, if your dog is lead trained, a harness can be much more comfortable for the dog, especially if you're going on medium to long walks, like hiking, and anywhere where the dog is going to be mostly off lead. And speaking of being off lead, a harness can also be quite tactile. There's usually places to clip lights, poo bag holders, ID tags, Apple ID tags, and trackers as well. And that's one of the things that I learned to love about harnesses, is that they just open up a few doors for you, like the light attachments at the moment, this time of year where it's dark most of the time. For me, that's really important. So when I take Freddie off the lead, I can see him in the field no matter where he is. A lot of the collar light attachments that I've tried in the past, because they usually hang where the ID tag is, if Freddie's facing away from me, the light vanishes. But with a harness, I can have them underneath his ribcage and also on his back. So he's lit up like a Christmas tree, quite literally. So just to summarize and to officially answer the question, there is never really a situation where you can say, yes, a collar is better than a harness or a harness is better than a collar, because they both serve their own purpose. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comment box below. And if you have any questions on this topic, feel free to leave them below and I'll get back to every single one of you guys. So I hope you're all doing well and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.